Hello, everybody. Welcome to your Tuesday. We're changing it up today. Guess what we're doing?
Doc Talk.
Doc Talks with Doc and Mo. And today,
Doc and Mo. Yeah.
Doc and Mo.
Doc and Mo.
Doc and Mo. So today we're talking about something kind of crazy. I was looking, of course, on our Doc Talks and our Trash Talks. I look things up, whatever seems to be in the news, what people are talking about. And I came across an article on ABC News that was talking specifically about, it's from Kaiser Health originally, actually. And it's talking about how syphilis is on the rise in the Midwest. And I thought, what does that really mean, it's on the rise? Well, apparently it's tremendously growing in the region. It's in Missouri, Kansas, Iowa, Oklahoma. So literally we are in the hot spot for syphilis right now.
We're ground zero.
We're ground zero for syphilis. And when I opened up the article and I started reading, Carolyn Strange of Choices, the clinic in Joplin, she was the individual who was interviewed on this, and she was kind of talking about how she's seen 32 cases in the first quarter of 2019 alone. In Joplin, Missouri, guys.
30?
32. 32 cases. So she says that this has become her new normal. She says they see pregnant women, young men, teens. They're all a part of this growth in syphilis, the patients who come to her clinic. And it's right there in Southwest Missouri. So a lot of people say that you usually see it. I mean, we've seen it, of course, in Vegas, San Francisco, some of the bigger cities where there's promiscuity or whatever you want to call it. I'm not judging you. You do your thing, girl.
But not like Joplin.
But you usually, you don't really see it here. And one of the reasons that they say that it's sort of more scary than seeing it rise in big cities is because there's less access and information to this type of thing, and also to type of treatment that these individuals need, because we really haven't seen it around here as much as they would see it in some of these bigger cities. But the other thing is, if you're in a rural area, like, for example, if I lived in Oswego, Kansas, which I am from there, and I go see my doctor, who is my best friend's dad, I'm probably not going to want to go in there and see the person who might be my t-ball coach or might be the youth minister or whatever. Literally, those are the things that they're talking about. They're like, people in rural areas are less likely to go and get treatment because they're afraid of the privacy issues, because it's such, this is an STD that is really kind of scary. Al Capone had syphilis.
Hmm?
I mean, I know that was a weird random fact they just threw out there, but what do you think about this? So they said, so it's growing in, obviously the major population areas, but also in some of these rural areas. So I don't know. What do you think about that? What can you tell us about syphilis?
We used to call them red snappers. It's kind of a crazy thing. They're spirochetes, so they're a red-looking bacteria that's kind of spiraled and everything.
Oh.
But it's really highly contagious. Now, syphilis and gonorrhea are actually what we call venereal diseases. Yeah. Which the only way you can get them is through sex. Yeah. Okay. There's other diseases you can get called sexually transmitted diseases, but you can get those other than sex. Yeah. But gonorrhea and syphilis only by sex. Truly venereal diseases. Yeah. All right. I mean, you have to have sex to get them. And syphilis actually was on a way decline years ago, but it has been ticking up. There's been a lot of diseases that have been ticking up.
I wonder why.
I think a lot of it is, I don't know if it's so much in the rural environment. These people are ashamed to go to their doctor because they can go to any health department. Any health department's going to treat them. I used to work at the health department in Joplin, Missouri, and I saw my fair share of them. I would see them from all different types, guys in suit and ties and other people. But there was a couple of people that came in there, it seemed like every 2 weeks, and we would treat them, and they would get it again.
With syphilis?
Oh, my God.
Syphilis, so you can get rid of syphilis?
I'm sorry?
You get rid of syphilis?
Yeah, you can treat it.
They call it the great imitator, right?
Oh, it does. It imitates a lot of things. Haemophilus ducreyi and other infections, yeah.
Yeah, so you may not realize you have syphilis. That could be another thing. You may think it may present itself as something else.
It's not a typical presentation.
The great imitator.
Wow, it's a great imitator.
That's what they call it. That's what they say. They. They say all sorts of things.
They do. But it's easily treated and cured.
It is cured.
But you have to treat everybody you've been with, and that is the problem.
Yeah.
Because it spreads exponentially.
Yeah. That's wild. Another thing that they said online is that a lot of the apps that you like, Tinder, Grindr, whatever else it might be, that you can meet more individuals on, and usually like Grindr specifically. Now I'm not, obviously I'm not.
What the hell's
Grindr? It's a dating app, but honestly, some of my pals that are on Grindr, it's more of like a hookup app. It's more for you to like find somebody to get with.
Okay.
Anyway, so they're saying, especially all my pals in Joplin, if you're on Grindr or Tinder or whatever, and you're meeting people to hook up and have sex, watch out, because you're in the hotbed, man. And so they're saying that people just have more and more access to more and more people to have more and more sex. Also, we're in that time.
I had an epiphany years ago. I thought, my God, if we just put antibiotics in the water supply and treated everybody, because they wouldn't hurt the people that didn't have it, but the people that did have it, we would cure everybody and eliminate this bug. Yeah. From our society.
Hey, we put fluoride in the water. Let's just dump all kinds of stuff in our water.
That's what I'm kind of thinking. I mean, hell, in Detroit they put lead in the water, so what the hell?
Yeah.
Put some penicillin in there while you're at it.
Yeah. You know what? I like my water supply full of additives.
We can have bottled water. We can have this bottled water treatment for syphilis. If you have syphilis, drink this bottled water.
We really don't do anything like that in our office, but we haven't seen anything like that, have we? People haven't come in our office. And if you do live in a rural area and you're watching this video,
if you have something that's unusual and bizarre going on with down there, go see your doc.
Hopefully you have access. I mean, if it's a rural area, hopefully you have access to transportation to get
There's
somewhere.
Plenty of clinics around here in rural America, these rural access healthcare clinics. There's the community clinics. I mean, and you don't have to live in a particular community. Go to a different community clinic. The city health departments. I mean, there's plenty of access. And if not, they know people that will treat it. I mean, I'll be honest with you. If somebody came to me in my office and thought they had it and they couldn't afford it, I'd do it for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to do that topic today because I felt like if we really have that big of a problem, especially in Joplin, Missouri, we should probably be talking about it. Because I know some people watch the video. I mean, I'm not saying that we've got 1 million watchers out there, but share this information with people. I'm not telling you don't go out there and have sex. If that's what you want to do it. But be careful.
Yeah.
Eye roll.
Wow.
I mean, be safe about it.
Sure.
And if you think that you are an individual who might have an STD, get yourself into a clinic and get tested and
notify your partner.
And notify your partner, man.
No, because males are more predisposed to know they have syphilis than females.
Really? How's that?
Visual.
Because they can just see it, I guess. Yeah. Well, I should have known that right off the bat.
Well, yeah, you should have.
I should have thought about that. Okay, well, but yeah, if and then of course, hopefully you have access of choices.
Can you explain to you, draw you a picture?
Well, I don't think I need that, especially not a picture drawn from you. You are not exactly an artist. So, Carolyn Strange of Choices was the individual who was interviewed for this article of Choices in Joplin, Missouri. They see all kinds of people, so if you really need some access to some help, I bet they could get you pointed in the right direction, or at least probably see you even. So hopefully this is helpful to people, because we want you to be safe out there. We don't want you going out and spreading diseases, and we want you to be healthy, right?
Right.
Because we care about you people.
We do.
We may talk trash and be wild on this show, but
I just want to see people get better.
We want people to be better overall, because we might be a little rotten, but we're mostly good.
Yeah, we are.
At least I am. Anything else people should know about this topic?
Nope.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Thanks for watching. And share this video with your friends, please, because this information could be useful and maybe help some people. And if not, we should talk to them about it, tell them I saw this video, these weirdos. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Or I'll post the article link too. Okay? All right, guys. So you have a great week. We'll see you Friday for Free Advice Friday.